After the US left, Iraq had a serious problem with the rise of the Islamic State in 2014. The Iraqi Army, which was still dealing with problems like corruption, low morale and inefficiency, was caught off guard by ISIS' June 2014 blitzkrieg into Iraq. During this time, several M1A1 Abrams tanks that the US had given to Iraq even ended up in ISIS' hands. This forced the US to bomb the Islamic State's M1A1 Abrams in airstrikes so that they couldn't harm anyone with American equipment. Over the first 3 months of battle in Iraq, around 1/3 of the Iraqi Army's M1A1 Abrams tanks were damaged, destroyed or captured by the Islamic State. By December 2014, the Iraqi Army had only about 40 working Abrams tanks left. That same month, the US Department of State approved selling another 175 Abrams tanks to Iraq, probably to support the war effort against ISIS, or to low-key attack Kuwait again, who knows. Now, after a few years of war against the Islamic State, the Iraqi army again had a big problem. The US company which repaired Iraq's M1A1 Abrams tanks pulled out many of its workers from Iraq after at least 9 of their tanks ended up with pro-Iran militias which have been fighting against the Islamic State alongside the Iraqi army. And I don't think I need to explain to you that the US isn't really a big fan of Iran, even if its proxies fight against ISIS. And that was a problem because it meant many of Iraq's Abrams tanks couldn't be used in battle anymore because maintenance could not be provided. This put their fight against the Islamic State at high risk because many of Iraq's M1A1 Abrams were not battle ready, which was a big loss to the army's firepower. As for the pro-Iranian militias which got hands on the M1A1 Abrams, the Hezbollah brigades were one of them. The Iranian-backed Shiite group Kataib Hezbollah, which the US designated as a terrorist organization, were reported to be using M1A1 Abrams tanks, and they even released videos showing the tanks being moved by trucks to join the Battle of Mosul. One video showed an M1A1 tank with the flag of Kataib Hezbollah. Another video from February 2016 showed an M1A1 Abrams tank with the flag of Kataib Sayyid al-Shuhada, which is another militia which is connected to Iran. The Popular Mobilization Forces, or PMF, are also a Shiite unit connected to Iran but permitted to fight by the Iraqi government. It's unclear whether these tanks were captured from the Islamic State, stolen from Iraq's military, or given to them by God knows who. After this, one Iraqi armored brigade made an interesting move. After the US complained that their tanks were in Iran's proxies' hands, the brigade started swapping its American M1A1 Abrams tanks for Russian T-90S main battle tanks. The Iraqis basically wanted to show that the US didn't have a monopoly on tanks and that they could get tanks from Russia as well.